If you're a seller or you're considering selling your home, you're thinking about your home price all wrong. My name's Travis Andersen. I'm your local real estate expert. Take a listen. Have you ever thought to yourself, I'd like to ask X amount for my home so that I can negotiate down to Y price? If you've ever thought that, you're thinking about pricing all wrong. Take a look here. This is the average percent sale from the original listed price. And so in other words, it's 98.7% of the original price ends up being the sales price. Now, this is a statistical average here in the Twin Cities, but if I look across my whole career, it's hovered around 98 or 99% for most of the time, with the exception of the Great Recession, where it was down more like 95%. But this is based on the original listing price. What does this mean? If I've got a home where I'm asking $500,000, if the buyer feels the value, they're going to offer between $495,000 and $500,000, or at least that's where the home is going to settle, between $495,000 and $500,000 on average. Now get this. There are homes that are overpriced, and then they end up adjusting their price down into the proper range of value, and then those homes sell for 100% of what they lower their home price to. And so in other words, use that $500,000 as an example. Maybe that home is worth about $500,000, but the seller is using their own logic and they're asking $525 so that they can ask $525 and negotiate down to $500. Guess what? It doesn't sell. It just sits on the market for $525. Buyers will come look at the home and they'll go, yeah, it's overpriced. I'm just going to go buy another house that isn't overpriced. I'm going to do my best to negotiate, but I'm totally comfortable paying close to what they're asking because it's a better value and the buyer can feel that value. Now that home at $525 eventually will lower their price to $500,000, and like hotcakes, it will sell for around $500,000. And so that's the way that the data works. That's the way that this shows up. I know myself as a seller, I've always thought about kind of that room to negotiate, but I've been thinking about it all wrong. Have you been thinking about it all wrong? Look, if you've got other questions about pricing or the real estate market in the Twin Cities or what have you, my name's Travis Andersen. Do me a favor, shoot me a call, shoot me a text, hit me up in the comments section. And as always, all my best to you and yours.